Brand new minute from Drew Nickens.
Hi! I love that Kill Tony's on Netflix. But if one more person asks me if I'm going to be on Love on the Spectrum next year, I'm going to have a fucking meltdown. Because I know I have my issues. I'm not the first black comic you can't understand on stage. And I have trouble regulating my emotions. Y'all saw Nashville. But I'm not trying to go on a date that consists of figuring out every number in pi and a dinner of Dino Nuggies and Uncrustables. But the Train Museum would be fucking sick, am I right? I can't smoke weed because I don't want to kill people. But if I did smoke weed, my thoughts would make a lot more sense. Like I think dominoes are just flat dice. I think of a I think if a trans man has a better beard than me, it's cheating. Because they're using performance-enhancing drugs. I think Shaggy rescued Scooby-Doo from an Asian household. Because how else would Scooby-Doo say Lululemon? Ruh-roh! And I think lesbians can't wear braces. Because if they did, they'd be called box cutters. Really tearing that pussy up. Thank y'all. That's my time.
Look at that. Drew Nickens squeezing in a full minute 30. We'll let him go. Anything can happen. This is our first bucket pull of the night, everybody. We're going to meet these people all together. Make some noise for this person. It's a minute from J.D. Madison, everybody. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? I'm going to stage dive after, so you two get ready to catch, all right? Now, the headline tomorrow would be 3 dead, 7 injured, 16 missing. I have a lot of intrusive thoughts. One of which is like, I don't think you can really call yourself straight until you jack off to gay porn for the first time. So think about it. Like, if you're over 30, we grew up with the AIDS crisis, and our parents telling us gay people are bad, so you got to test that shit out, man. I like to do it once a year, just on my birthday, make sure I'm still good. Little gift to myself, so comfort my own sexuality. I am straight, though, so far. But got 2 kids. My 5-year-old's a little bit of a maniac. She's obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters, if you guys know that one. It's really great, but like she wants to be one for Halloween, and I'm trying to figure out how much yellow face is appropriate for a 5-year-old. I don't need a repeat of the Little Mermaid incident. So that's my time. I'm J.D. Madison. Thank you.
J.D. Madison. Welcome, J.D. This is your first time on, right?
Yes, sir.
I love it. Make some noise for your next bucket pull, everybody. He goes by the name of Mike Holloway, everyone. Here we go. Here comes Mike Holloway.
Every time I shower, I dry off. And then over the next few minutes, every bit of moisture that I've missed from my entire body travels to my balls and stays there. Somehow, even the water I've missed from my legs defies gravity and ends up there. And I have to dry my balls twice. So, since all roads lead to Rome, I decided to call my balls Romulus and Remus. It's an ancient Roman history joke. It's also a joke about my balls. Twofer. That one hits the highbrow and the lowbrow. Moving on to my dick. My dick likes to hang to the right, but I like it on the left. We're always going back and forth about it.
All right. Mike Holloway. Make some noise for your third bucket pull of the night. It's Ernest Evans Sr., everybody. Hell yeah.
Man, I just moved into a safe white neighborhood. I know lofty goals, white people. Thank you. But now my kids got white friends, and I can't say the shit that I normally say around my kids because they got white friends. I mean, I don't say the N-word a lot, but my friends, they use the N-word like Frank's Red Hot. They put that nigga on everything. So I'm taking my daughter and her little white friend to get some ice cream, you know what I'm saying, bumping some 2 Chainz. And my phone rings on Bluetooth. It's one of my army buddies. The first thing out of his mouth is, nigga. I'm like, hey, hold on, bro. Chill out. I got a little white girl in the car. He like, oh, nigga, you kidnapping now? I'm like, no, bro, no. Shit. We just going to get some ice cream. Shit, chill out. So meanwhile, I'm looking back in the rearview mirror. She looking at me smiling and shit like she ain't on the joke. I say, don't worry. She says, don't worry. My daddy says it all the time. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm ready for that.
Fantastic. Ernest Evans Sr. making his Kill Tony debut.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep flying right through it. Your next bucket pull, ladies and gentlemen, goes by the name of Pamela Galvez, everyone. Pamela Galvez.
Hi, everybody. So, my boyfriend, he still goes to the pediatrician. This is a true story. I've been with him to the pediatrician twice. And his pediatrician used to see his little baby balls, and now he gets to see where he empties his balls. Ooh. I know I'm fresh. So I usually like to ask people, hola, if you could be an animal, which animal would you want to be? If I could be an animal, ladies, I want to be a female seahorse. Because the female seahorse, the guys, they fight over her, and then whoever wins takes her out on dates, and then she nuts her eggs into his sack, and she leaves him pregnant with 500 babies. And she's out. So like the female seahorse, I'm out.
Wow. We have a regular here that is one of the biggest stars in all of comedy. Here with the brand new minute, future citizen of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ari Matty.
I had my first American Advil. Holy shit. First of all, I go to the pharmacy. There's Advil and Advil Instant. Who the fuck has a migraine and sees those options and is like, I'll ride this out for another 45. Dude, I put this Advil in my mouth, and it tastes sweet. You guys put sugar on your medicine. You know the rest of the world doesn't do that. The miracle is enough. But only in America, even for those 2 seconds, when you're looking for that glass of water. Even for those 2 seconds, can it not be the greatest country on earth, huh? It's gotta be fucking, woo! Born in the USA! No wonder you guys are fat. You have sugar on your medicine. The government is trying to kill you. That's the American government. It fixes the migraine, but then slips you diabetes on the back end. Boy, you guys are fat. Dude, I went to Dunkin' Donuts for the first time. Dude, whatever happened to a plain donut? It was good enough. In Dunkin' Donuts, just everything. Sprinkled, grazed, penetrated, just fucking, here you go. More sugar. Dude, Dunkin' Donuts has an early bird special. If you go to Dunkin' Donuts between 7 and 8 a.m. and you buy a donut, you get the second one for free. Listen, if you start your day with a donut, the last thing you need is another donut. Thanks.
The great, the powerful, the Estonian assassin has done it again. Ari Matty. And make some noise for your next bucket pull. It's Chado, everyone. Chado.
What's up, guys? Yeah, just want to let you know I'm pretty proud. I've never uttered the phrase, I have a black friend. Yeah. I've been called the white friend on many occasions, which is always awkward because you have to tell him I would never be friends with a black guy. I'm not racist. No, it's my wife. She's going to try to fuck him. No, she leaves me little hints around the house. Like the other day, she got me this book. She left it out on my nightstand. It's called How to Make a Woman Orgasm. Yeah, I don't know how it ended. I didn't finish it. I knew it was too complicated for me because the first page said, lick your fingers to turn these pages. I'm like, fuck this. But I have a lot of collections. I don't pay anybody back. If I owe you, if it ain't getting cut, it ain't getting paid. All right? Yeah, so one of the biggest collections I have is to a sex shop, an adult store. You know, one of these... Oh, never mind. I'm not paying you. Fuck you. I'm Chado. Thanks a lot.
Some noise for Julio, everybody. We're going to meet Julio out of the bucket right now.
Wow. Julio. So, my mom raised an autism child and raised me and ended up wishing both her kids turned out retard. My dad, I would get in a lot of trouble, so my dad was like, hey, I get in trouble when I hang out with my friend, my very best friend, Johnny Walker. He gives me invisibility powers. So I'm like, you mean like superhero? He's like, yeah, every time I go with my friend and I get home and your mom looks at me and goes, I can't even look at you right now. Can't even see you like this. I used to be gay. I went to one of those pray the gay out of you Jesus camps. And now I'm having all kinds of heterosexual sex.
Wow.
There you go, bro.
Julio. All right, your next bucket pull, we're going to meet them all together. Make some noise for Chris Miller, everybody. Here we go.
Hey guys, I've been playing basketball with the same group of guys for 20 years. We went to breakfast the other morning, and we were talking about things that we did when we were a kid. And my buddy Kenny, he's a black guy, and I said, Kenny, did you ever run around your neighborhood and ring doorbells and run when you were a kid? And he goes, yes, I did. And I said, what'd you call that? And he looked at me and he says, Chris, I called that the same thing you called that. And I said, okay, I apologize, my friend. He goes, no, that's just what we called it. And I said, all right. I said, well, now I've got a 25-year-old son. So when my son was the age where they would run around neighborhood, ring doorbells and run, everybody had Ring cameras. So all my neighbors are sending me videos. So the kids get home and I go, guys, what are y'all doing? And my son goes, Dad, we're ding dong ditching. And I was like, what'd you call it? He goes, Dad, we're ding dong ditching. I threw my arms up in my in my living room, and my son goes, Dad, what are you doing? And I go, don't worry about it. All you need to know is I'm a better dad than my dad was. All right, thank you, guys.
All right, Chris. Jordan Yates, everybody. Here comes Jordan Yates.
Damn, Julio was tall as hell. Hey, what's up, guys? So, I'm just going to get down to it. I got married this year, and I'm quite frankly lucky my wife is still with me, you know? Because I tried to shave my beard off recently, you know? And she doesn't like the stubble. You ladies know about the stubble? Because I went in for a little smooch, and she was like, it's rough. It's coarse. It's itchy, and I hate it. But have y'all ever had to deal with a little lady stubble before? Come on, fellas. There you go. You know what I'm talking about. You know when you're trying to visit the roses and you get the thorns? It's like trying to eat a peach through a cheese grater. I'm just down there trying to get some delicious fruit. Meanwhile, my lips are getting the Parmesan treatment. I mean, they're like the fucking Olive Garden waiter, like, say when, baby? By the way, fellas, she always wants more Parmesan. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the rare return of the great David Lucas.
Yeah. I've been falling asleep to black noise lately. It's just videos of cops putting handcuffs on niggas and the occasional smoke detector beep. Football season is here. Yeah. A lot of white guys play fantasy football. I've realized that fantasy football is virtual slavery for white guys. Because y'all get to pick y'all favorite nigga. Who runs the fastest? Who jumps the highest? I like that Saquon Barkley. That nigga jumped over somebody backwards last year. 300 years later, we still can't make money off a white man's back. There's no goddamn fantasy pickleball league. All right, that's my time. Thank you, man.
The legend, David Lights Out Lucas.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely doing it again. All right, one last bucket pull. Make some noise for Dom LaMarca, everybody. Dom LaMarca.
Today's actually a really big day for me. I'm 3 months clean. Thank you. Thank you. I have been showering. Still on tons of drugs, but I smell like Dove now. It's pretty sick. My job recently fired me for my punctuality. And I was just like, what does my grammar have to do with any of this? Like, you guys should be way more worried about the fact I'm late every day. Like, please, not this. My job was to roll burritos, which was cool, but by the end of every shift, my tongue was so dry. They, caught on. That's how I was rolling, too. They're like, what's going on? Why burritos always have filters? I was like, I've been going on job interviews, though, so that's been cool. I went on a job interview the other day. It didn't go well. I walked in, and the first thing the guy says when he sees me, he's like, you seem off. And it's like, oh. He's like, yeah, man, are you high or tired? I was like, I am both. It's like, but I think if we put them together, I'm hired. Thank you guys so much.
The Vanilla Gorilla, the Memphis Strangler. This is the Big Red Machine, William Montgomery, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, in Red Band, I'm confused. What did you call the game where you ring somebody's doorbell and run away? What did you call it? Amy Schumer has lost 164 pounds. In related news, the United States is experiencing a critical Ozempic shortage. But seriously, the weight loss has increased her mobility, which makes her a lot harder to chase down after she steals a joke. Okay. The pharmacist asked if I was taking any other medications. Do Four Loko suppositories count? Whenever I think about global warming, I think about oceans rising. Like, think about Epstein Island and how over time more and more of it will get covered up. So we staged that intervention with my buddy, and right before it started, they mentioned he would get a sponsor. And I was like, what the hell? He gets paid? Y'all need to intervene my ass. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.
William